Great game.
Get over here. Look, let's put that game behind us right now. It's just one, and we have another one just ahead. Let's just get focused and prepare for it. We're gonna work on putting the ball in the basket today. After all, that's the primary objective of this game. Let's break down into our shooting drills and get some quality work in.
It is, Zach.
You guys the ones who's gonna be losing today.
Take that.
I got you quiet real quick.
Keep shooting, baby.
Hey, who's that?
One more.
I see him.
Great practice today. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
So what's the big emergency? Someone die or something?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So you don't know anything?
No, I just got a text from Ricky saying to meet here as soon as possible.
I got the same one. Ash, anything?
Nope. And everything's clear on social, so it's not about anything happening online.
No, of course. No, you have my word. All right. All right, thanks. Take care.
You want to tell us what's going on, Rick?
Look, it's Othello. He's trying to trade you.
Excuse me?
Look, there's a lot of backstory here, but yeah, the bottom line is Othello's trying to trade you, and we all need to talk strategy.
Whoa, I got plenty of time right now, Ricky. So how about you just backtrack a little bit and tell me exactly what's going on? Starting with how you know all that.
Look, I can't tell you all that, man. Look, this is like some deep state office politics, but look, just trust me, the intel is solid.
And that intel is?
Othello feels Freddie's trying to replace him.
We're talking about brand and marketing, Freddie?
Yeah, Brandon marketing.
Yo, bro,
Freddie.
that is insane. Dude is not even a basketball guy.
Yeah, you know that. I know that. But from Othello's perspective, he feels like Freddie is Phil's right-hand man, which means that he's in his ear, which means he can recommend firing him. You know what they think about each other?
Not exactly best friends.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Look, right now, Othello feels threatened. And when a man like Othello feels threatened, he lashes out.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddie's pet project. Look, with you gone, Freddie's whole reasoning for being here disappears.
But I thought they brought him here to, like, modernize the marketing department or something
No,
like
that's
that.
mostly for the media. Freddie's an A-plus marketing guy, but the real reason he was brought on was to solve the MP problem.
Wait, no. Oh. MP project? What is that?
Don't get emotional. My point is, if you're gone, it means that Freddie failed to sell you to the fan base. And if Freddie failed, that means that Phil failed. And if Phil failed, somebody's going to pay for that. It's not going to be Phil.
Look, just... Right now, Othello's trying to consolidate his power. I mean, think about it. With Freddie out of the picture, that's just one less person who can question Othello's way of doing things.
What are you thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me.
Whoa.
No. If the fans don't want me, my own organization doesn't want me, why am I even here?
You don't mean that.
No, I do. How many times am I to get told that I'm not wanted before I take the hint?
Look, MP, I know that this is a hard pill to swallow, but you're looking at this the wrong
Then
way.
how should I be looking at it, Ricky? How?
As one man's opinion who's out of touch on the modern NBA player trying to desperately save his job.
One man, an entire city. What is the difference in this case?
The fans are the fans, and you know you are well on your way to winning them over. Winning cures everything. Remember that.
And what about Othello?
Okay, yeah, that situation is a little trickier to navigate, but you're not powerless here.
Okay. So tell me, what power do I have in this situation?
You can fight back. Look, if Othello's the only one trying to ship you off, then he's creating a you versus him situation.
Okay.
Make it so he has to leave, not you.
And how do we do that then?
There are ways.
Yeah. See, this is a PR problem. Othello wants to trade you? Fine. We're gonna make sure that everybody knows that he's doing that out of spite and paranoia, not for the good of the team.
If we can make your case persuasively, we can get the press on your side. And once national press starts calling for a GM's job, very rare that they survive.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all the fun little capers you have planned for me. But like I said, I'm good.
Wait,
If they want to trade me, let them trade me.
no, MP, think
let
about
them trade
this.
me.
And Pete, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City
man, I'm
View.
not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable. Why don't we just meet up there after the game?
That's fine.
Hey, we're gonna get through this, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Marshall in at the point guard position. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. MP with the bounce pass. And Vucevic throws it down.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Williams against Siakam. Over Williams. Pirtle. Great positioning on the putback.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Pass to Van Vliet. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. From 11 feet away, offensive rebound, Siakam. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Nice D from Williams. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Now, here's Anunoby. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Van Vliet. The three. Siakam trying to free himself up. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Passes it to Marshall. Feeds it to Williams. And Pirtle pulls it down. To the middle. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Siakam's got 5 points so far. And Vucevic kicks to Marshall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And some big news for MP with his endorsements. Greg, he'll be one of the faces representing Gatorade in short order.
And you think back to all the famous stars who have represented Gatorade. Now, adding MP to that group, that is a huge honor.
And Levine, here we go. And good that time.
When you think of Zach LaVine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Van Vliet wide open. Poke loose. Barnes passes to Siakam. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Over in the corner, Marshall. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oh, and here we go with Marshall. Nobody back. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Now the pass to Siakam. They need this one. Hurdle trying to get open. Siakam misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so here's Toronto. And here is Van Vliet. Last game, 26 points. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Pirtle, and Vucevic with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go. And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Yep, it counts.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Williams in the post, covered by Siakam. Williams can't get it to go. Looking to get it going. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Williams.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
And he's good on the three ball. And that's 13 points for MP. And for Siakam, great. He almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Bulls leading by 9, and Drummond kicks to DeRozan over Barnes. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Bulls?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Van Vliet, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Clock is at 3. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Marshall's got 15.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet, covered by MP. And the rejection by MP.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Anunoby. Marshall with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Marshall. Nobody back. And MP throws it down hard.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Bulls moving the ball around. Barnes with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The lead is 15. Toronto's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the inside. Here's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his third assist on the night. Here's Van Vliet. The feed to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Slop.
Marshall passes to Levine. Back to MP. On the wing, Levine. From about 16. Can't hit that one.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Dosunmu is out there with MP. And it's Levine at the small forward position.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
The pass to Anunoby. Here's Boucher. Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto no luck.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Williams' shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And Vucevic kicks to Marshall. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 20 points for MP.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Passes it to Vucevic. And Marshall kicks to Levine. Back to MP. Out to the right wing. The pass to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Another one falls for Chicago.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
North side crew. I could not replicate those dance moves, folks.
Here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Trent. And the foul on Patrick Williams. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Birtle, he is checked in for the Raptors. And the rejection by MP.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Will it go? Chicago grabs the miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Van Vliet, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's Marshall from the arc. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And that's 31 points for MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And Toronto has possession after the Bulls pick up 2. Inside. Here's Pirtle. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Vucevic with the block. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Anunoby. For 3, Marshall, and the Bulls another 3.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Anunoby. Levine against Trent. Van Vliet outside. That's tipped. Marshall with the steal. To the paint. It's tipped. Pirtle with the steal. Siakam outside. Trent outside. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet to end the drought. They get it back. Anunoby, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Anunoby. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here he goes. Second chance effort, and it's finished off inside by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 6.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And in this era of positionless basketball. So in Chicago, enjoying the kind of gigantic...
The score is the Raptors 39, the Bulls 87. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. VanVleet passes to Barnes. And here is Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. And there's the pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pirtle. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He's got 8.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to MP. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Raptors shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Barnes looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Now, here's Marshall. He has 45 points. Misses the 3. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Over Williams. Levine trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 11. And even 3-on-3 break. Levine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 7th assist in the game. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Anunoby kicks to VanVleet. Barnes outside. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you can argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the 2nd.
Marshall can't hit. Raptors shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Yep, that one goes in there. Barnes has got 6 here in this quarter.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Marshall can't hit. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. The putback, it's good on the putback.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
To the middle, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Passes to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. And here is Barnes. DeRozan defending. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far. To the inside. Here's Siakam. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. And that's 10 points for Siakam.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
DeRozan passes to Marshall. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. For 3, Van Vliet drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 14 points for the game.
Well, Fred VanVleet says, I am coming right back at you with a three-pointer of my own.
Kicks it out to MP. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And the pass to Barnes. Now Siakam. Over Williams. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Marshall gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 8. Raptors moving the ball around. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Kept alive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just
good. Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Van Vliet against MP. From the arc. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Barnes finds Van Vliet over Marshall. That one off the back iron and out.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Offensive rebound. A 3 ball. He doesn't hit that one. The Raptors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Inside, here's Pirtle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
MP from deep three-point land. Toronto grabs the miss. Down low. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Barnes.
Thank you.
Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Well, that's just an excellent possession from this team. When you set up Andre Drummond down low, you're going to either take contact, get to the foul line, score it. So productive inside.
The Raptors making a switch here. Young's checked in. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. Got a piece of it. Young trying to break free. Green deciding where to go with it. MP outside. This one for three. Good! Another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
Almost unfathomable what we've seen in this arena tonight. This guy from range has been unbelievable.
Feeds to Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet from downtown. And the rejection by MP. Here's Green. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Barnes. Van Vliet outside. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Drummond passes to Caruso. And Marshall kicks to Green. Pass to Jones. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bulls making a switch here.
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Raptors, Pascal Siakam. One shot.
Marshall with it. Three-pointer. Got it.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin.
Great win, but defensively, what do you want to see your team get better at as the season continues?
Defense is a mindset, man. You know, every guy has to take it upon himself to say, I'm not going to let this dude get by me. You know, that's my mentality every time I step on the court, at least.
No, you were challenging a ton of shots out there tonight, and it looked like you really had them hesitant in the second half.
Yeah, man, that's the game within the game, you know. No one likes to get their shot blocked. You know, you got to put that fear in the back of your head because that little tiny bit of hesitation when they're looking to see if you're going to get your shot blocked, that's going to make them miss.
Definitely worked tonight. Good game.
Oh, man.
I told you we'd have a good time.
This was great. This was great.
Good.
Hey, you know, I'm sorry for blowing up on you the other day. This is just, it's really hard for me to deal with. You know, it's too much at times.
I know, but you don't have to figure it out alone. You've got a whole team just here to support you.
There's nothing to figure out, though. Like, we go wherever they send me. That's how this league works.
You're serious?
Mila, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm on my rookie contract. We can literally go wherever they send me.
Unless you fight.
Well, like Ricky said,
No, not like Ricky said. Ricky and Ashley want you to wage war in the press. I just want you to be you.
yeah, well, me being me is what got me here.
No, I want you to be the best version of you on the court. Make it impossible for Othello to trade you without looking like a fool.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila, I am working myself to the bone right now.
I know. I think it's time to work a little harder. The MP that I fell in love with would not just roll over and give up like this.
I'm not giving up. That's not what I'm doing.
Dig your heels in. I mean, you said you wanted to start a family here. Did you mean that?
Of course I meant that. This is where I want to... Thank you, sir. This is where I want to be. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Okay, well, if you want it, fight for it. If you have anything left in the tank, it's time to give it. I've seen you overcome impossible odds before, MP. Have you forgotten about college already?
No, I have not forgotten about college.
Then dig deep. Do it again. I know it's in you. I mean, do you want to stay or not?
Yes.
Are you
Yes,
sure?
I want to stay.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't think this whole Kusoja routine is the way to go. I am trying my hardest out there, and if that's not enough already, then I don't know.
Okay, I hear you. I think you should think about it, because I'm just saying, as your girlfriend, the sabotage routine is not you.
And what about as my business manager? What does she think?
I don't know. You should weigh your options, I think. You can talk to Ricky and Ashley. I'm sure they have more details about their plan if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to think on this one.
Take your time. When you're ready, we can talk about it as a team.